Hi guys. Today is I think it's the third time we're doing this, and we're in Harlem right now at New Heritage Theater. We're in the conference room in Harlem, New York City, and today I invited a really, really good friend of mine, an old business partner. We used to do events together.
That's right.
I don't even know how many years ago was it? Too many. It's like, like 13, maybe.
We'd age ourselves.
Yeah, 13, 14 years ago, we used to work together. Yay! In the clubs. Yay!
That's
right. Love Sexy and
Nativa.
Gemini Lounge. I remember that.
What didn't we do?
There were other places too.
Several.
But I forgot. So anyway, this is Michelle. I'm not going to say her full name. She's going to introduce herself. She's going to tell us a little bit about herself. But she's a fantastic, talented woman. And she's one of those people in my life that I don't know what it is about us. We both are very bad at this. We have difficulty staying in touch. But it doesn't matter how many years have passed. We always, always, always come back to each other.
Very true.
So now I'm presenting to you Michelle.
Oh. So I am Michelle Nunez. I am from North Bergen, New Jersey.
Nice.
Originally from Washington Heights.
Nice.
And I am a ball of everything. I go by the Momager Life. I manage my children, my son Ty Alexandar and my stepdaughter Kian Wilson. And when I'm not being super Momager, I also am a talent scout and an admissions director for a company called AMTC, Actors, Models, and Talent for Christ, which I love being a part of. And when I'm not doing that, I'm taking care of and saving the world. So I'm super excited to be here. I'm excited to be a part of anything that Nerissa does.
Momager. Is that like a term that you dubbed, or is that out there in the world?
It's out there in the world. Yeah, it's out there. Well, unfortunately, Kris Jenner trademarked it, so nobody can trademark it.
It sucks. Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah.
You know, all of them, they're very interesting.
Yeah, she's not the original Momager, by the way, Kris Jenner. I'm just saying. I think it's Brooke Shields' mom.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on
It's a very interesting family there. Mm-hmm. You know, all I think of when I hear those names, the Kardashians, the Jen, I think of butts,
and lip gloss.
Lip gloss. Yeah, lots of lip gloss. Nice outfits. They do dress nice. It's great. Yeah. So let's go before that title. What were you doing before then? Like, where did you come from? Let me know about your parents. I don't know.
Yeah, I come from everywhere. I'm everywhere. I was born in New York, in Washington Heights.
Yeah, that was good. You said that 2 times.
Yeah, I did.
Just in case you didn't catch that. It was good.
I like saying it because I'm from New Jersey, so people think like, oh, she's from Jersey.
Like you're from? No, I live in Jersey.
I live in Jersey.
That's what it is.
That's what I need to start saying.
Yes.
So I live in Jersey. I'm from Washington Heights.
Yeah.
Do
you want to start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
I like what we've
okay, me too.
I'm having so much fun.
Me too.
Okay, so born and raised.
Washington Heights.
Washington Heights. Great play, by the way.
Awesome.
I
didn't see that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah?
You have to.
I didn't see it.
Well, I'm biased because my son did it off Broadway.
Oh, so. Dropping the gems about the sun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But I was raised by my dad from the age of 11. Amazing man, my hero, absolute hero.
Is he a musician also?
No, my dad runs a landscaping business in Florida that he's
getting
ready to retire from.
Awesome.
But he always told me if he didn't do that, he would be an opera singer.
Nice. He has a voice.
Yeah.
Is that where you get it from?
Well, I actually have a grandfather I have 2 grandfathers actually.
That's good.
Yeah. You need 2 grandfathers. But I have a specific grandfather. My mom's father was a famous folkloric. I always have a problem with that word. Folkloric?
I'm not even familiar.
Singer. A Dominican singer. Okay. He had a band.
Folkloric.
Folkloric.
Oh, I thought it was like flora. So it was
folkloric.
Folkloric.
So it's like saying 2 words. Folkloric.
Nice. Good. Watch me. Folkloric.
And he had a band. He traveled, toured, had many albums. And so I grew up around that when I was little. And those are like my roots of my love of music and entertainment. And then my dad was always a big singer. He never pursued it, but when I was in my teens, my dad was like, she might have something. Hey.
Oh, that's how that started.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, we just got interrupted on the thing, but it was a nice question. It was fun. It's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Someone came in the office and asked us if we needed the computer, but we don't.
Oh, because we have this one.
We have this one. This is great. Watch.
So, in my teens, early teens, my dad decided to, it's funny now talking to you, I think about these things. My dad was kind of like my dadager. I never really thought about that.
Nice.
It's so funny.
Momager, dadager.
Yeah.
It's all in the family.
It's so funny. So I actually almost got signed to Fever Records. I know. But my dad just felt that the industry was not somewhere that he wanted me to be. And so I didn't pursue it. And then from there, I just went on to get an education.
That's like, what a story.
I know. I haven't thought about that since I was like 15.
I mean, I just
forgot about it, actually.
Okay, so, like, I have the opportunity to know a lot of different people, a lot of great actors, a lot of great models, singers, performers, entertainers. And I must say that when you hear Michelle sing, it is really something amazing. She has a really amazing God-given talent. And I used to, at one point or another, I think you were recording with the band or something like that. On Fungo, she was recording. And at the time, an old business partner of mine and I were there. And we were blown away. Wow. We were just like, oh my God. And I wasn't just saying that because I love Michelle and we work together and she's a beautiful person. But we were just like, oh my God. And it was such a treat for me. And I usually, in the recording studio, I can't really concentrate too much, because I'm always doing something. And, you hear a song 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 times over and over. And it doesn't matter because every single time I heard Michelle's voice, and she just carried the band. And they were amazing too. Aww. But you're such a huge talent.
Oh,
like
so
truly, like
thank you so much.
I don't even understand. Like I get it, and like your son is awesome as well.
Right.
But
the transition.
Like she needs to be on stage singing.
That's so funny.
And I don't understand what all this other stuff is. I know it's really great. She works with other people, but I'm just putting it out there that you need to buy a ticket when she does her performance. Wow. You can do maybe a week at a place. How about that? And you don't have to be a singer 24/7, but maybe we can
one
get
event.
Yeah,
a reunion.
Yeah,
a Mofongo reunion.
How about that?
How about we do that?
Let's do it.
I'm still in touch with them.
Yes.
Wow,
See, this is how it happens. This is the magic.
Doing.
This is great. Anyway,
I believe in divine alignment. I believe that nothing is a mistake, and it's been on my heart lately. So
we should do that. We didn't even plan this.
We just planned an event.
It's just we're gonna do it. We're gonna do an event.
So funny.
Maybe it's gonna be this year.
It could be, yeah.
2016, 2017, definitely. We'll be putting together a show.
It's documented.
It's documented now. Awesome. I love it. Yay. Anyway, so she's absolutely gorgeous as well, as you can all see. So then I have questions for you because I never prepare questions because I start talking and I don't focus. I gotta focus. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So how did you first discover that you were really good at managing others?
I still haven't discovered that I was good at managing others.
You still haven't discovered,
no.
Even with your son's career.
Yeah.
And all the things that you've gotten. She's so crazy. She's a very shy young lady.
I know. I try to find a balance between being modest and humble bragging.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
But I'm terrible at talking about myself. But I'm great at speaking about other people though.
Right.
But
see, she likes to manage it. See what I'm telling you. Okay.
So honestly, for me it was a parent thing. I wasn't equipped to do this. I knew nothing about the industry other than what I knew as a performer, as an entertainer, doing shows and being in the studio and stuff. But, I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a very spiritual woman. My faith is strong. It's the forefront. My spirit man, I lead with my spirit man.
Nice.
And I remember I remember the date when I realized, not so much what I was good at doing, but what I had to do. And it was, I was praying and I was asking questions and just trying to figure out, what to do with this bundle of entertainment that wants to do something, and, the balance of being a single mom and knowing that I need to really guide him because it's easy for him to get lost.
Right.
And I remember hearing clear as day from 3 different places. Sometimes your greatest contribution to God's kingdom is not something you do with someone you raise. And I realized at that moment that maybe my calling at that time, because for me, I believe that everything in life is seasonal.
Right.
Like, people try to get so stuck on, and that's never been me. Like, I knew I would never work at a job for 40 years and have a retirement plan. And I would never be, I am a moving spirit. Like, I go where I'm needed and where I'm called. I do. I know my husband doesn't really like that too much. But that's my reality. And I can't not be who I am. I don't know how to be anybody else but me.
Right.
And so I just decided to try. I said, well, God, if this is what I'm supposed to do. They say, I'm big on quotes. God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called.
Yeah.
He equips the called.
Right.
And honestly, that's how it's been. I mean, I've literally learned, and I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've made a lot of good choices. And I knew what needed to be done. I studied, I read, I went to events, I followed and watched other people who've already done it. Because, if you have something good and systems work and all that jazz. So I just kind of started to watch what other people were doing.
Wow.
But I started with developing him, and then I've had, Q, who I'm now married to. At that time I wasn't married to. He's just been instrumental in just kind of guiding us and training and developing Tyler as well. So.
Well, okay. So what is your son's, we didn't even touch on that. What is your son's performance name?
Ty Alexander.
Very nice.
Tyalaxandar. And that's actually his real name.
Okay. And what about, do you have a website?
Yes, tyalaxandar.com.
Okay.
Boom.
For all you people. And can you say that one more time for the people?
Boom. What?
No, the website.
Absolutely. tyalaxandar.com.
Nice. Okay. And then you said your husband Q helped you. What would Q know about music? Was he involved in music or management, or what about? Okay, so how did you meet your husband?
Funny story.
Yeah.
My cousin, who's a singer, was staying in my house temporarily at that time. I don't remember it exactly because, I'm 42. And
really?
Yeah.
You were such a baby.
And I'm not a big vitamin taker, so.
Wow.
And I don't do like the ginkgo and all that other stuff.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echinacea.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? So, really long story short, but the short version is that him and the artist he was managing called my house looking for my cousin. I knew a producer that had the same name, so that's who I thought it was. So I forgot how the conversation went. Next thing I knew, I was like, well, yeah, I sang or something. I sing or something to that effect. And next thing I know, I was on the phone singing for Q and his artist, and they were like, hello, who are you? And I invited them to Nativa. We were promoting Nativa at that time, and I started getting involved in kind of just, he was a producer and an artist manager at that time. So he produces
awesome.
Music.
So what you're telling me is that even though you are personally not singing, everything around you, your husband, your son, your dad, your cousin, all are in the music industry. Okay, I'm just saying for the record. Okay, that was really good. So that's how you discovered that. Okay, let me go on to the next question.
Yeah.
So you kind of answered this before, but you said you told me that your dad was the one who was like, you have a good voice, or did you know that you had a good voice? And at what age was that you said, wow, I actually sound good. I'm on key here. 15.
Like, I literally remember being the moment. It was in school. 15.
And what was going on at school? Was it an event?
Chorus. Auditions for The Wizard of Oz. And we had to sing
Over the Rainbow.
Sound of Music, that one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What? That one. That one.
How does it go again? She doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, and so my dad, God bless him, being a single dad, he put me, I love you, Dad, but I hated those dance classes. He put me in tap. I was great, but I hated it.
Yes.
I disliked it.
Yeah.
He put me in jazz.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazing. Disliked it very much. He put me in gymnastics.
Yes.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
The last one was ballet.
Yes.
And I was like, now he's lost his mind.
Me too.
Look at me. I'm a boy. I don't want to be like, I was everything a ballerina should not be. I was chunky. I had short boyish hair. I wanted to wear overalls. I wanted to play with trucks. And
me
then,
too. I never knew that about you.
Yeah. And then I was like, Daddy, can I just try singing lessons?
Right.
He said no at that time. And then in school, sorry, it's so important.
Yeah, the phone doesn't stop.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And so in school, I saw the whole singing thing kind of going off, and then I kind of went to my dad. I was like, this is what I want to do.
Oh, great.
And so he said, all right. And that's where, my gosh, I'm learning so much about myself.
Yeah,
that's where I get it from.
Yeah.
Because my dad said to me, well, if you're going to be a singer, you are going to be a great singer. And so he got me this, like, at that time it was a lot. Right now, singing lessons are $50, but at that time he was paying $20 an hour to this private singing coach. And boom, that was it.
I'm so excited about our concert.
We're having a concert, that's right.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I have to do this concert. Because it's on video.
It's on video, and people are going to see it, and then they're going to ask you about it. So you transitioned from doing you to moving on to your son.
Yes.
Now, how was that for you? Did you, like, at what age did you discover Tyler was a talent?
6.
Wow.
But we didn't really pursue it at 6 because I was scared. And I didn't know anything. And I saw how hard it had been for me trying to get out there. And, but today, like, if we had the technology back then that they have today.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So at 6, we just knew. And it was literally like a pivotal moment like that day. It was even part of his bio. It's so funny. But my aunt bought a karaoke machine. He had just turned 6. And out of all the things Tyler could be playing or doing, he wanted to sing Colors of the Wind by Vanessa Williams.
Wow. And
nailed it. Pitch, tone, stayed on key, and we were like, what just happened? So at that time, like my dad,
very
cool. My father, I had him in hip-hop dance classes because they were free.
We're going to go visit your dad.
We're going to have to go see my dad. He's in Florida.
So?
He's in Colombia now.
So, we'll go.
We'll find him. I have him on Facebook chat. We can find him. And so, I did little things to kind of just, as a single, the whole single mom thing, to keep him busy and keep him occupied or whatever. But then, like, freshman year in high school, he was like, okay, Mom, we need to talk. I'm going to need you to get your life and understand. I will never sit behind a desk. I will not type. I will not answer phones. I will not do anything. This is all I want to do. And I said, okay, if this is what you're going to do, you're going to be the best at it. Kind of like when he was 10 or 11.
This is just like your dad saying,
oh my gosh, I've never thought it. It never crossed my mind. This is like therapy.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, because when he was like 10, he wanted to be a magician. Like, legitimately. Legitimately.
Because it's going out on stage and wowing.
Right.
Them. It's the element
he was
of
finding himself,
yeah.
And so I went and bought an $80 magic kit at Toys R Us. My aunt was like, you're crazy. I said, if he's going to be a magician, he needs to be a magician that's on billboards in Times Square. He's not going to be a local theater magician.
That's fantastic.
So anyway, and then in high school, that's when we started pursuing. So I started trying to find, little events, and then Q helped, and then it just kind of just snowballed. I just feel like, it would have been easier to just be the mom, go to school, go to college, do what you have to do, get a job, get a watch and a turkey, and retire, and but
a watch and a turkey.
Yeah,
that's good. That's nice. I like that.
That's what they give you. They don't even give you the watch anymore. They just give you the coupon for the turkey.
And
it's a dirty game.
And it's only $5 on
it's
the turkey.
It's a dirty game. And, I think for me it was because I chose obedience over convenience. It would have been easy for me to just be a mom.
So is that what you think made you successful?
Yeah.
And I hate to kind of go off the beaten path of like, so what other things do you do? Is that the only thing that you do? Or like, do you have like another job, or were you working somewhere else as well?
Mm-hmm. So at that time I was in a whole other...
Wow.
Is this still pretty?
Probably. The light is on.
Hi! Peekaboo! I was in the... Where was I? Honestly, we're keeping it real here. This is keeping it real table. I've worked so many jobs, I don't remember where I was at that time in my life, in that season.
And what about recently?
But now I'm working for a company called AMTC, which I love.
Uh-huh.
It's Actors, Models, and Talent for Christ.
Okay.
And
it's so up your alley.
It is. It
oh
is.
My goodness.
It is. And so I started working for them after Tyler did their program. You know, Tyler was just a rapper at that time. That was all we were pursuing. We knew rap, we knew music. But he came through AMTC and did exceptionally well in modeling and acting. And so now...
Renaissance boy.
Now that's been his pursuit, and he's done theater and film and commercials and print. And I was like, I have to be a part of this. And so a few months later, in July, I think it was, I started working for them, and I get to travel throughout the state, the country, and audition talent and just hear people's stories. Like, I feed into them, but I feed off of them.
Right.
And I come home with all these great stories, and then I get to see these testimonies and, you know, the success stories. You know, my stepdaughter, Q's daughter, she also caught the bug. We were talking about yesterday, day before yesterday, Q's mom was asking, how did Kian get into the acting? And it's environmental, you know,
of course,
occupational hazard. It's infectious.
Yeah.
But she's really good. Like, she's really good. And
That's
she's beautiful
awesome.
in print. So she's done some theater and some short films, and she did the program as well, and it went really well for her. And so I do that. It's great. Kind of, you know, work from home, freelance. And so now, you know, I'm in another season, and I feel like I'm coming to another season that's a little bit more about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
So you have, Tyler is performing at BB King's. Is that on the 20th? Is it?
Yeah. What? 21st.
21st on a Sunday, right?
21st.
I think it's 21st.
Yeah, it's the 21st on a Sunday. Starts at 6, and it's awesome because it's a cancer awareness fundraiser for the Beautiful Tour. Donations for Daddy.
Awesome.
So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So where can someone get tickets for that? Or
you can email me. I have physical tickets, or you can go to the link. It's on Alaxandar.com.
Very
the
nice.
Link is on there for the tickets.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we are way over the time right now.
Totally.
Yeah, well, that's cool because we knew that was going to happen. We could always edit things, but right now you have on these. She has on Solartzjewelry earrings, and they look, I think, fantastic on her, especially with her her brown black hair. They say her hair is brown, but we're arguing that no, it's really black.
These are,
but they look great on her
with everything, with anything.
It's like
jeans
really,
and a t-shirt,
looks
dress.
really yummy on you. I'm not just saying it because I made them, but I think they look gorgeous on her.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I love them.
You're such a goddess. Oh my god! And then I have on this necklace, which is really cool. It's got citrine and pearl, and there are these Murano glass handmade beads that I fell in love with. They're Italian-made glass beads, sterling silver, and then some suede. So really cool. And I have these brown amber earrings on, where you don't really see a lot of brown amber. You see yellow amber, you see green amber. So they're really cool. Very, very lightweight. And I have a jade and moonstone bracelet on over here, which is really cool. I like those little stretchy things. You can wear them every day. You can stack them up.
And
you can do whatever.
Great.
Yeah, they're great, you know, especially if you're getting something for a gift. It's, one size fits all. So I'm going to ask Michelle one more question because I'm so glad we did a lot to both be here. She came all the way from Jersey, on the other side of the world.
You too.
And I came from Long Island. And let me see if I can find... Okay, so if you could do it all over again, what one thing would you change? Or would you not change anything?
I wouldn't change anything.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I honestly, even my worst moments, I wouldn't change.
She gets me very emotional. I feel like I'm building up tears in the eyes. I don't know why. But
I'm such a mush. I cry for anything.
She's doing it too.
It's terrible.
We're, getting teary-eyed.
Yeah, because you know what? My scars made me who I am.
Right.
My foundation is rock solid.
Right.
So, I honestly, I can't think of one thing I would change.
That's awesome. God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for agreeing. This is it's good times.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, well, I'm so glad that you came, and we'll put on the bottom of the screen some things. But I'm really glad and honored that Michelle would take time out of her busy schedule to come and meet with us and share her story. And see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye. God bless.